Welcome back to DecapAttack. We just lucked into having 9 lives, so let's see how many we can hold on to here in Tibuland. Starting now. Now this is kind of a sink or swim level. At this point, if you don't have a really good sense for Chuck's momentum and his jumping trajectory, you can really get mulched by that advancing wall of heads. I'm going to make it look pretty easy, because it's pretty much all or nothing. This top path that you're almost forced to, due to the bumpers on the ground, there's a lot of good prizes for you. Ghost Totem, naturally. There's a yellow potion, that'll come in handy. It's actually faster to go down in this particular spot. Not much faster. Doesn't matter either way. And this part's just sadistic. These poor guys don't stand a chance. Coming up is a trap. Gotta kill those wolves, then double back to get enough running speed to get up here to these totems. The last one just has a head refill in it. So, would have been a waste to get it anyway. There we go. Made short work of that, but I game overed many times here my first time through. It's a real game changer right there. You got those Koopas made of goo. Another ghost and a totem. Heart refill, so we're up to max. Another red potion. Oh, I've lost head. Never mind, let's actually use that red potion. I've mentioned it's possibly the most powerful in the game. And get ready, because it's going to make the screen hideous for a little while, but it's intensely effective. So, do it. There we go. Puts us in vomit vision, but it instantly kills everything that pops up on screen for 10 seconds. And having survived that, unlike everything else in the stage, can move onward and upward in this vertically oriented level. Kinda screwed up there, should have gotten hit. Now that this guy's lost his shell, we can stand on his back. Pretty sure every enemy that doesn't die from being stomped on, you can stand on for at least a second or two. Most of them try to wriggle free from your standing on them. So this part here, sometimes you can screw up the way you're bouncing, and end up not being able to get all the way up. Unfortunate. They're placed in such a way that that's supposed to happen, but it's like a 50-50 chance. And if you brave all those arrow-headed jerks, as I clearly should not have, you get access to this little area here. Sends us way back downward, but gives us some bonuses. And a head refill, so we only lost a heart or two. Oh, I did not want to go up there just then. Because if I had, I would have gotten shot. Get back there. Okay. Now I'm surely... There we go. Showing off what it's like to be out of sync. That block is placed just so that that particular guy cannot shoot you. Downright generous. These volcanoes will hopefully get us into the very last couple of levels here. Make sure nothing good is in here, and a coin is in there. Worth getting. Last time a coin bought us 3 lives. And we made it to the end, where it's going to introduce a new enemy, this piranha plant, which takes 2 hits. After the first one, it goes berserk. You're going to see a few more enemies like that. And they can be some of the most annoying ones in the game. But we're already to the final level of this stage. Pretty impressive. This bouncer wants us to go up. We're going to do quite the opposite, because the most important item in the game is down here, in this hidden alcove. Completely loaded with hat-wearing jerks. And what we're supposed to do is go up and around, down here, brave all these guys. I think with a precise jump, there we go. We can sneak right around, get the transparent heart, which is added to our maximum. We now have a potential of 8 hits. The transparent heart doesn't refill should we die, unlike the other 3 hearts. Nonetheless, this is an excellent item. Real game changer. It's going to make the later levels much more doable. I've actually never had a run where I didn't find that thing, though. So I don't know what the game would be like if I didn't find it. But I would assume much harder. More potion refills. Gonna get to use several of them later in this level, as the boss does not go down easy. Taking the upper path gets you to the boss pretty quickly. However, I may already, in fact I'm fairly certain that I have, missed the required item for this level. So doubling back, that confirms it, as it is underwater behind this crazy fish. Come here, crazy fish. I'm scared of it for good reason. Gets a really skeevy troll face on him and then goes right for you at hyper speed. And there goes our skull, which isn't essential underwater. Although, doing pretty poorly against these fish, maybe could use that skull. But all the way back here, we will eventually be finding that item we need. Past this ghost, you've almost certainly noticed by now that ghosts and Chuck, after he's been injured, have flickering sprites which do not appear properly in the 30 FPS version of this that you're watching on YouTube. Nothing can be done about it just yet. YouTube's supposed to be getting 60 FPS videos sometime in the near future. I'll believe it when I see it. And our required item for the stage was a little green scale. Scientific implements. Lure him away. Safely elude him. Fighting him is not the best choice. See, another occupational hazard was starting all the way down at the bottom. It's laden with lava. And, oh, of course, that's exactly what that volcano was meant to do. This game must have been designed by a psychologist, because it always knows what I'm going to do next. It's in my head, you might say. So, we're supposed to go down here. And there's a complicated path, fraught with danger. And as soon as I get this guy out of my way... There we go. I can do another one of those jumps. And sneak around it. Almost certainly intentional, though, because this is a trap that leads back up there. So I don't feel too bad about it. Working as intended. Now we can move on to our boss, who's already injured me. Doesn't matter too much. The skull is not of any use here. So he's going to go up and down. He's eventually going to stop right about here. Usually he'll stop out of reach. Then he's going to spin his head around and shoot fireballs. Homing fireballs. If you're not already moving away from them, Chuck's momentum is such that he will be struck by them as they are coming towards him. And because he likes to stay out of reach, I'm going to use this jumping potion so that he can never get out of our deadly reach. And we're not going to time things well, but... Oh yeah. Taking the maximum amount of damage here. Still got a few hits. And he barely has any remaining. So he'll just live through another round of this. He's in the worst spot for his own ability to harm us, so we're pretty safe. His hitbox can injure us if it runs into us, so you do gotta be careful to move away while he's moving towards you. But otherwise, he's easily dispatched, as long as you fully understand his pattern. It's considerably more complicated and difficult than the previous two bosses have been. It really seems like a missed opportunity that these palm trees don't end in hands. They got skulls instead. Oh well, I guess they used up enough puns already. So, the bonus round. Made it here quite handily. That was not intended as a pun, and I apologize for it. Hopefully this is a good path that I've chosen. It all comes down to this random choice here, though. And come on, lucky 3. 2 is good, I guess. Now to get there, which I may not have. Nope. Just some pink potions, which are my favorite potion. But I really could use those lives. Not that we lost any here. We are still stocked up quite nicely. Although I will confess that on my practice run, I won 9 lives in that bonus round. So up next is Armington, the underwater level. Rather than going into that next, I think we should take a step back to the history of this game. Look at its immediate predecessor, Magical Hat Flying Turbo Adventure. So I do hope you'll join me for that. Thank you for watching.